Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I got 3 days of damn tweets to read. It's going. Yeah, I got a lot to do. Bear with me. I got it queued up. A lot of shit they said happened. I know Kanye got put out. I don't know why. I know Tia Kemp Ross baby mama. She was out here saying why Ross and DJ Khaled and she just French Montana. She went off on a whole bunch of niggas and were like, y'all was around when he was helping you. Where the fuck y'all letting that? Because really, only thing he done been accused of is, well, really, fuck it. What they've shown, he just a freak. That's it. He whooped Cassie, but other than that, he just a freak. I'm sure they didn't hit their hoes before, but yeah, that shows you how friends are. As soon as you go through some trouble, everybody disappear. But they were Ciroc boys and shit when he was out. Okie dokie. All right. So let's read. Okay, now back to U.S. versus Sean Combs. James still on the cross examination. Anonymity demanded notwithstanding questions asked. Inner city press is covering. The judge is there. See, Raina, where is you at, Raina? You supposed to be Jane Doe. Where are you? You can't have no. You are you still suffering from the hangover from all that Jamaican whiskey rum you was drinking yesterday? Get your ass up here. Anything before the jury comes in. Does the defense want to respond to the government on the jury issue? Diddy lawyer said this is a thinly veiled attempt to exclude a black juror. We look at the record and found a lack of candor. Now, remember, they did say that they got rid of. Hold on, y'all. Never mind. She couldn't get the bathroom door open. Remember, they said earlier that they had gotten rid of. They had struck a whole bunch of black jurors, and they didn't have to give a reason why. But then when the defense pulled up an objection, they was like, all right, she ready. The judge said, we'll deal with it before the weekend. Are the jurors ready? I forgot they did kick a juror off. Are the jurors ready? No. Well, then we'll take 10 minutes. God damn. Why did you even tweet that? Waiting for the jurors. Combs is reading some, talking to Agnophilia on one side, Shapiro 1 seat away, about the juror the U.S. wants to remove. Still waiting for jury. Incidentally, why isn't the prosecutor's letter seeking to exclude the juror in the docket, at least in redacted form, despite inner city press requests and Judge Submaranian's orders? He gonna keep showing this shit. But I thought the judge said they were gonna put the shit in there a week behind. All rise. Ms. Garagos, you may proceed. Combs. Tenny Garagos, I was about to admit this exhibit under seal. Can you read that, Jane? Messages December 2021 between yourself and Cabral after a hotel night. Yes. You had a pretty intense night? Yes. He says to you, you were talking so dirty to me. I love it. Yes, I'm being friendly here. After your long hotel night, you saw him with Gina? Yes. Then Cabral wrote to you that he would be in LA and he'd stay to see if you want it. And he's willing to stay to see if you want it. Yes. What did you say? It's my birthday weekend and you don't show me no love. Then you asked him to send you a personal video. What the fuck? This ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. Yeah, he has to send a personal video. Yes, that night you saw the Italian entertainer who we'll call the entertainer. Yes, and Sean had taken up with Young Miami. Yes, and you said if you don't get your ass out of the island, no party. Right, right. Sean wrote you a note that you said meant the world to you. You told KK you wanted to make it cute and romantic. Yes. The Valentine's Day hotel night, having two men there, was that your idea? It was. After these nights, it was crushing to see these things. Like Gina posting the love bracelet on Instagram, right? Yes. Here you are planning to reach out to Sean and perhaps reach out to the Italian. I was still doing that then. He says, can you FaceTime? Yes, that's what he said. 10 days later, you had another hotel night. Maybe. Let me refresh your recollection of seeing Mr. Combs and not having a hotel night with him. It certainly did. No hotel nights to the end of June? Maybe. Here, Mr. Combs said, I'm jerking my dick thinking how nasty you gonna be to me. Yes. He says, call Italian and Paul is free. And you like Paul. Paul is free. Yes. He gave you a choice and you chose. Yes. He responds, I told Paul 11 p.m. Is that okay? And let's watch porn first. Yes. He says London Hotel. What would you get? Stripper shoes, shorts, maybe whips. Whips? What the hell they were doing? Why shorts? I was really turned off by their shorts, so I got other shorts for them. It was not so fun to wait for them to be erect. I started to get things on the side so they could get erect. I got pills at the stores, rhino pills. The next day he says, want to do dinner at 9. Bring the freak bag just in case. Right. Lingerie and the rest. But you didn't have a freak night. But you didn't have a freak night. Let me refresh your recollection in this exhibit under seal. He says, I'm about to work out with Paul. Then I want to see you. You say, hair up. There was probably a FaceTime between those two. He says, did you want to hit Italian? Right. Yes, I didn't want to. Sean says, Paul is all we need. And you say, LOL. What do you say? I'll go to the store unless you get a head start. What do you mean? Go to the hotel ahead of me. But then you spent several days at his home. Maybe. You really did love him, right? Yes. Do you remember seeing Sean in September 2022 and not having a hotel night? September 9th? I'm not sure. Now, do you see you saw him but no hotel night? That is incorrect. September 4th. We took a jet to Vegas. He performed, then we had a hotel night with an entertainer. Do you remember seeing him on September 20th and not having a hotel night? I'm not sure. Let me show you this. Does it refresh your recollection? I guess I did. Did Sean pay for your birthday dinner? Yes. What was the restaurant? Can't remember the name. You had a great time? I had an okay time. You're right. Is Nobu the only place? How about something outside of the hotel? He conveniently put me in a hotel with the Nobu. I suggested Poppy's Steaks. That's a nice restaurant in Miami, so I've heard. Valentine's Day, the year before he was in a different country, you wrote, get your ass back from the island, right? Yes. Then at Nobu Hotel, you accepted it. I would say I went along with it. You said accepted. My stuttering was trying to find the right word for the pressure I felt. You mean agitation? Yes. You said he gave you your birthday gift, a necklace. Yes. Did you take this photo? Yes. The photo was under seal. Oh shit, he went out on the Van Cleef. It was a Van Cleef necklace, right? The Van Cleef, like 100,000 and up. Yes. What is Van Cleef? A jewelry brand that is high end. In that photo, I had already taken drugs. Any type of affection made me smile. You took a mirror selfie? Unfortunately, yes. Shud gave the entertainer a condom that night? Yes. Are these your texts with Cabral? I was high. It was 2:40 in the morning. UTC time, not UCT. UTC time, right? I forgot this, like universal time conversion or some shit like that. Yes. So it was night East Coast time. Yes. You invite Cabral for the next day, but the ecstasy would have worn off by then, right? In these nights, I repeatedly took ecstasy. You say you will book his travel for the next day, right? Yes. What did you write her? I wrote, I appreciate everything you did for my birthday. I want to give you everything you want on Valentine's Day. What did you mean? the necklace in your love making, only with regard to him. Didn't you send him photos of your guys in the hotel room? Yes. You didn't tell him you didn't like it until you saw him with Carisha and Turks, right? Yes, it was very hurtful after enduring what I endured. So now one has to wonder, is Young Miami getting free? Because Young Miami did say she liked to get pissed on. Like, I'm just wondering if she did some freak offs with Diddy. But if she did do freak offs, it would be on par for the course for the shit that they rap and talk about. So I wouldn't even be shocked. You reached out to Cabral under the pressure of my lover. But they was already in the fucking room with you. Under the pressure of her lover. You asked him and he gave the man a condom. At the very last minute, thank God. You wrote to him, I love and appreciate every detail you put into my B-Day. I wrote that with regard to Sean. You wrote that to Sean. You stopped talking to him? I was heartbroken. I flew to Paris Fashion Week. You enjoyed it? Yes. This is a text message chain between you and Sean. March of 2023. On the second, he wrote, sorry I called you a bitch. I deserve this. Right. Love, I deserve this. I don't know what the love is. Right. Yes. He then writes, when can you come to Turks? Right. She said, yes. You sent him a heart emoji and wrote, what we have is special. Son of a bitch. Yes. The budget for your trip was 100. Wait, is this supposed to be 100,000 or 1,000? I think it was 100,000. The budget for your trip was 100,000. Yes, and he spent 55,000. I don't know. You felt he didn't like you. He didn't like you up and leaving to Paris. No, he didn't. You went to the Mandarin Oriental and watched pornography with Sean. Yes. Sean asked you about bringing Don. Given the situation, I said yes. And y'all, don't forget, there's that video out there of this man who had went to Trump's. He went to Trump golf course or his Mar-a-Lago estate or whatever, and he ended up getting shot by the police. And he was in there saying he was doing freak offs with Cassie and so I forgot his name, but the video is still out there. It's still out there. I got to figure out what his name is to see if his name has been said in these freak offs. You said if you'd known Paul would have been there, you wouldn't have gone to Turks. I would not have. Did you write to Cabral from there and invite him to come there? Yes, under the encouragement of my. So wait, a son of a bitch. So you said if you knew Paul would have been in Turks, you wouldn't have went to Turks. But when you got to Turks and Paul was there, you called another nigga? You were happy Sean gave you a diamond. I thought it was sweet. You were glad to get diamonds. I just wanted Sean. You wrote, I wanted diamonds. Objection as to form. Rephrase it. Do you remember telling Paul that you let Sean go too far and it was your fault? Yes. Your Honor, I think this would be a good place to take a break. Okay, I'll rise. I'm finna drink some water. This is crazy. At this point, I'm still trying to figure out how she's a star witness. She's saying she did everything. He gave her a chance to leave, but she was in love with him. She did all of this out of love. She wasn't forced to do shit. She wasn't pimped out. She wasn't beaten. She did all of this on her own. Jane enters. Jury enters. Hey, did I miss something? Are we already, except for the absence of Miss Coleman? Yes, we've reached you. Okay, let's bring Jane back in. Scareghost, you may proceed. Scareghost, you wrote, all I have in my mind right now is your passionate love making, right? Yes. You saw him 2 weeks later and did not have a hotel night. Maybe. Let's play this voice note. I believe there's no objection. I don't have it on my list, but if Miss Garagos represents, I have no objection. I won't. Give me a minute. I'll move on. Did you ask about hotels or Airbnbs? Yes. And Sean asked, how do you know there aren't cameras in the Airbnb, right? Yes, I wrote they could be covered by security. We'll just say it's our anniversary. We want to cover them to feel comfortable. What did you write to Sean? You make my child so happy. I love you. Oh, 50 Cent probably. Oh, now I wonder if 50 is fucking with him. I wonder if 50 is fucking with him. She done put the baby in the shit. Hey, Miss Lackey. Hey, yours truly. Hey, Melissa. What did you write to Sean? Oh, you make my child so happy. I love you. Sobs. And she cried. Take as much time as you need. I do remember. Are you ready? Yes. In this, where are you? Hotel night. Exhibit 3136 is sealed. And this, 3152. Is it a message after the hotel night saying, I love living in the moment with you? It was our little party, rose, whatever we were saying. It was a moon emoji. Your Honor, may we approach? I love living in the moment with you. How is she a victim? I'm just saying, we've heard Cassie say she did the shit because she didn't want him to do it with anybody else because she was in love with him. We hear 50 Cent baby mama saying what we're gonna call her Daphne Joy. We're gonna call her real name. We not in the courtroom or none of that. So we're gonna call her Daphne Joy. We hear Daphne Joy saying, I did the shit because I love the nigga. Gina is the only real bitch in this situation. Now, the government has been trying to get Gina there, but Gina has disappeared. She didn't disappear. She don't. This whole here is still getting her rent paid by Diddy, and she on the stand testifying. His lawyers probably told him, you know, you can't put her out right now because it'll make you look bad. Just let the bitch stay in there until the trial over with. Didn't put out. Okay. Jane, jumping ahead, DX 3171. Is this a message chain between you and Mr. Combs, August 9th, 2023? Yes. Mr. Combs, right. Movie night off the charts. You say you agree, right? Yes. Then the All-Star night canceled by the hurricane, right? Yes. Then you heard Mr. Combs on a podcast in Croatia where he said he had sex on the yacht trip. You said he lied to you. It hurt my feelings. You proposed Zero Bond or Casa Cipriani. Are these two private clubs in New York? Yes. But you ended up going to a lounge, right? Yes. And after you rejected the new entertainer for lack of chemistry, you called Cabral? Yes. Lack of chemistry. And you said that you were high that night and felt freer. You let Cabral do things you usually didn't. Yes. And then you wrote to Mr. Combs, I love you so much. I did. You spoke about the sobriety party. You resented him for it, right? Yes. You wanted to break up with him after you saw him with Gina. There were so many times I wanted to break up with him. You were in an Equinox parking lot and you tried to break up with him, right? Yes. Let me play you an audio recording. We were both tripping. We need to pick each other up. No entertainers that night, right? But it was after that the video in Cassie's lawsuit was made public. Yes. Before that, would Mr. Combs write Cassie love letters while with you? I'm not sure. Oh, I remember. Adjourned? What do you mean adjourned? The fuck? That was it? Hell nah. That can't be it for today. I guess it was. I understand Miss Garagos will finish tomorrow morning. Who will be the next government witness? Andre Lamaze, Jonathan Perez, then our first summary witness, Miss Sanker. When will you rest? Next Friday or even Wednesday? So damn, they got nowhere near the 8 weeks they said they were going to. If they rested next Friday, it'd have been 3 weeks. Starting Monday, it'll be week 3. Well, no, I take that back because we're on this 28, it'll be week 4. Yeah, days 21, 23, that's 3 weeks. Next Friday or even Wednesday. Mr. Agnefidio, we'll know more when they tell us which witnesses they're cutting. I think we're still on schedule. We want 26.2 material as soon as we rest. Yes. We think they have opened the door to Jane's prior consistent statements. Her notes before November 2024 when she got immunity for her grand jury testimony. They are not prior consistent statements. This witness was never going to be charged as a co-conspirator. How about the Mann Act charges? The government told us half the story. I'll look at it. See everyone tomorrow. Okay. Look. Now this is where it gets interesting for me because I gotta let me see if I take it all the way back up, will it put me where I need to be? What's the date on this? June 11th. Okay. Shout out to Truth for posting that Google owned and not Elon Musk, which I said last night, but that was funny. It's funny. Young Miami is one of the motherfuckers following him. Cinnabons has to be the most vetted stripper name of all time. Okay, that was the 11th, so I need to be looking for the 12th and the 13th. Yeah, I'll give me a minute. It's gonna take me a while to get. Raina, you fired because you ain't up here helping me read this shit. Hey, People's Lounge. Sorry if y'all coming in and I ain't speaking, sorry, because I'm not looking at the screen. Every blue moon, I look down at my other device and see y'all. 13th, I need the 12th. Shout out to everybody who told me Happy Father's Day too. Let's see here. Okay. No, I'm on the 12th because we were looking for the 11th. I got to do 13th, the 11th, 12th, and the 13th. 13th is the last. Okay. What the fuck? Can I find this shit? It's taking too long. Okay, there we go. The 12th. Diddy docket Thursday night. Sean Crump proposed jury instruction on Mongolian perjury. Oh, that's Patreon. Okay, so that was the night when we're getting close. Programming note after full day of Sean Combs amid ceiling and sidebars and threats for reporting things, Sean said in court for those still interested. Where's his podcast at? I gotta find this. Where's the podcast at though? That's a fucking link for. I click on it afterwards. Does he do it? I wonder if he does it on Twitter. Well, I'll find it too. I click on it when we get done. You told Mr. Combs you really miss Paul. Why the fuck? Okay, maybe this one will. Yes. No, I thought it was going to take me to the whole thread. Yes, it does. All right. Grayson, you want some Oreos? You want some Oreos? Made for me. They say happy FA day. It's funny and cute. She tried to spill it on her own. That's what's cute about it. She tried to do it on her own.
I can barely spell father.
It's cute. Hold on, y'all. Let me get her some cookies. It's cute. I got to take a picture and put it on YouTube. Here you go.
And this is the picture.
Well, they can't see it. I said I got to take a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of it. What? All right. I am Sean Combs, day 22. Jane to finish, cross and redirect and fly off. Anonymity demanded. Her name is Daphne Joy. Fuck anonymity. She can't stop. Like 50 Cent didn't get in trouble at all for revealing her picture and all that shit. It's only for people that are in the courtroom, that are journalists that are here today. Now, if they recognize your ass from being in the court and leaking shit, they won't let you back in. But I found out this guy isn't in the actual, that's how he's able to tweet so much. He's not actually in the court. He's in like a spill out room where they're able to live tweet. So he be live tweeting. The messages at the issue the defense wants to get. Can't you redact them? We shouldn't have it. It's consistent with our theory they opened. They didn't open the door. Come on, Judge. They did open the judge. On direct, we elicited testimony about the end of relationship in 2024. There were no texts but oral communications. This self-serving voice note by the defendant should not come in. By December 2023, he was trying to make a record for litigation. Y'all remember I played that audio that he did the other night too, where he called her the crack pipe. I think that's what they're trying to play.
I made a little hole in this.
I guess that is kind of hard to open, ain't it? I don't think we should be using alleged government names when the judge is at. Just the facts. They're talking about people that's in there. What the fuck do you mean? If we recognize, like, that only applies for the people in the courtroom. Because guess what? People in the courtroom know what she looks like, and there's nothing to stop people from saying, oh shit, that was Daphne Joy. Go tell the judge on me, sir. Go snitch on me. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me because I'm not a damn reporter that's in the courtroom. They can't do anything to me. They can't do anything to anyone unless they could do something to inner city press. They could bar him from coming. But that's on the government. If the government wanted to keep her identity sealed, they should have covered that bitch face. Because 50 Cent recognized her by the art rendering. The art jet, the oil painting, he recognized her and found a picture with her hair in the same exact hairdo. So yeah. Fuck the judge. By December 2023, he was trying to make a record for litigation. What about Ms. Garagos questioning Jane about this without introducing the voice note? That might confuse the jury. The defendant was trying to feed Jane a narrative throughout their relationship. The hearsay rule precludes this. If the defendant wants to take the stand and subject himself to cross-examination, fine. Puffy is not getting on the stand. The questions without the voice note would not be for the truth of the matter. This would be a backdoor way to get this in. So I agree with the government on those portion of the voice notes and order them be excluded. Some questions will be permitted. If you feel there become a basis for introduction, you could call for a sidebar. Now the U.S. wants more of Jane's notes or diary. Once there's a move to fabricate, the statements cannot come in as prior consistent statement. This fact pattern does not appear to have previously arisen. 2 time periods. Defense argues it would be improper. They post-date the lawsuit. If we are delayed in bringing the jury in, so I don't want push about getting this in. I know we're delayed, so I don't want to push about getting this in. Go ahead and push. It's just that the government already put in a lot of messages on this one. We want in her, I felt obligated 90. We want in her saying I felt obligated 99% of the time. I'm going to reserve. Okay, can we bring in Daphne Joy? Your Honor, we made an application through your deputy. I think it's reflected on this post-it note. Isn't this post-it note now a judicial document? Will it be docketed? Now that's what Inner City Press said. Let's have a brief discussion in the robing room with Daphne Joy and Jane's counsel. Daphne Joy. Tony Garagos. Can I come too? Of course. Is this about the hit list of publications Jane's counsel said she would submit, but is not in the docket? They are still in the robing room, but whatever is being discussed has not been docketed. He gonna say that every time. Yeah, you talking about why just the facts, why you talking about let the judicial process play out. Have you not noticed that it's a whole bunch of shit they keep in secret, even though the judge said that it's supposed to be put in there? So they're not even following the judicial process. The judge ain't even following the process. He said all this shit that's been redacted should still be available to the public just a week behind. None of this shit's getting put in there. Counsel, including to Daphne Joy, are still in the robing room with no judge. Sean Combs has been taken by marshals back into the holding cell. Bathroom break. And on what topic would witness Daphne Joy counsel be getting so play as jury waits? Counsel are back from the robing room. Now Agnifilio, Shapiro, and Steele huddle around Combs talking with him. A decision to be made. They probably asked that nigga, was he gonna get on the stand? Now Xavier Donaldson goes from the middle to back table to talk with Combs. Meanwhile, Agnifilio is in the front talking with AUSA Comey. Jane still not on the witness stand. Why I keep calling her Jane? Daphne Joy. Now Nicole Westmoreland too is back with Combs. He sits surrounded by 5 or 6 lawyers. Like if she ain't want to do it, her ass shouldn't have did all that freaky shit if she didn't want to be exposed. All the men that stood out behind their name, Cassidy and stood out behind their name. This bitch don't get no special privileges. I respect her child in the situation, but her name is getting blasted. Okay. Now Westmoreland is back with Combs. He sits surrounded by 5 or 6 lawyers talking and gesturing with his hands. Oh, shit, it's getting serious. Now Combs speaks with one-on-one with Nicole Westmoreland as Driscoll and Xavier Donaldson stand between the table. This all began before 10 a.m., more than half an hour now. A moment ago, Combs was smiling, even laughing. Now he puts his head in his hand. So what was on the post-it note and when will it be docketed? Ms. Garagos, are you ready to proceed? We had this discussion in the back. Mr. Combs was not present. I would like to lodge this objection. We litigated this over pseudonyms. Let's take a step back. I can clear this courtroom if we need to. No need. I will conform my comments to an open court. A reason trials and names are public is so people who were there can come forward. We objected to a pseudonym with Mia. Now this. And everybody knows who Mia is too. The white whatchamacallit. They said her name too. Like there is the only way the government can guarantee these people's identity is under seal. They better have them wearing some type of fucking mask in the court. Other than that, they're easily recognizable. She worked with Puff Daddy for 10 years. I don't think anybody knows who she was. This woman here was Diddy girlfriend for 4 years. You don't think nobody knows who she was? Like the judge's order does not apply to everybody in the goddamn world who knows her. It's only for court. The events in the hotel room on January 24th, 2024, I appreciate the balancing, but we maintain the constitutional right to a fully public trial remains. We didn't consent to these events, should not be fully public. Part of the public nature of the trial is for information to reach the public so other witnesses can come forward. I wanted my client to hear this. Ms. Comey, as long as your answer remains no, we are fine. Their argument to say the name is an attempt to harass. And this event in the hotel is not one of the alleged acts of sex trafficking. It's just collateral. It's not a real concern. The identity of those there is not a defense. While we wait on Daphne, this issue of identifying a cooperating witness bringing forth rebuttal testimony from those who learn about it through press came up in U.S. versus Perez, K-Flock this year, detailed in the book. All right. I apologize how long this took. We did things to save you time. Daphne, you are still under oath. Proceed. Come on, and let's look at your messages where you said, I feel as your lover, I wanted to please you, push through. What you really wanted was to cuddle with Mr. Combs, our intimate time. Tell me about the mobile TV you got him. It was an LG cordless. You can move it around and you can see your movies on it. Yes? After Cassie's lawsuit went public, how were things? I came to find out that another woman had the same experience as I had. I put out that energy on him and he was already down. So resentment, everything was hard. A hard month? Yes. Let's play the voice note. I don't want to be in a relationship like this. I don't want to make anyone feel like this. Let's end this cycle so you don't feel like I wasted your life. Are there more messages like this? So Sean constantly tried to break off with her and she was not doing it. Was it for the money or was it because she actually loved him? We'll never know. Did Sean often say to you, I'm a solutions person? I just want solutions? Yes, I be saying that too. You wrote, I tolerated. I took on a lot in these rooms. Please don't discredit me. And he wrote, never discredit you. Yes. You wrote that you wanted 100,000 for each wasted hair and more, 450,000. You wrote this, right? Yes. Damn, she hit my nigga up for the 100. He would have gave it to her too. He would have gave her something. But yeah, now she wanted money. That's what she was in a relationship for the whole time any goddamn way. Money. I'm glad 50 didn't get caught up in this bullshit. And you said you were thinking of hurting yourself, and he said, don't. He cared. I don't know about that. You said you didn't have friends at that time. Objection. I can rephrase. You said you talked about your feeling with Sean because you didn't have other people. Okay. Sean still paid your rent? Yes. The $9,000 from Bear, you had known him from your modeling days? Yes. Did you have to do any work for the $9,000? No. The rapper you mentioned, he was close with Mr. Combs? Yes. Video, can't see without sound. This rapper, they would record together. He's also an icon in the music industry. Yes. You went to the birthday with the rapper's wife or girlfriend. Did you know Anton traveled with them? Yes. And Mr. Combs knew? Yes. When Anton was having sex with the woman, how many people were in the room? 7 or 8. Just watching. The rapper was flirting with you. Yes. So Antoine. So the other so these niggas really get off watching another nigga fuck their gay. I don't know what kind of world they live in. I just don't know. I couldn't watch it. And then I definitely ain't trying to fuck her after she just got through fucking somebody else. That I don't know what's up with these people. Couldn't be me. Hollywood is a weird place. 7 or 8 just watching. The rapper was flirting with you. Yes. You flashed your breast to the room. Who asked you to? It was just a moment. What did the rapper say to you? That he had always wanted to fuck me. So he had a crush on you. Yes. How did you bring up Cabral Sly? They asked if I knew anyone else in the lifestyle. I said yes. At that time, I thought Cabral as a safe and confidential person. That was for the rapper and his partner? Yes. How did they know to ask you? Maybe they just picked up the energy or heard that Sean and I were into the lifestyle. You flew to Miami around the time of your birthday? Yes. He set up a grandiose birthday for you? Yes. Hold on, I got a drink. There were candles on the walkway. It was very romantic. His heart was beating. Well, of course, anybody that's living heart is breathing. Was your heart beating as well? Yes, I was just about to say that. It's all painted pink and silver, a 5-course dinner, what I wanted from my lover. No ecstasy at the dinner? No, none. Afterwards, you took a pill and he took a pill. Ecstasy takes away your appetite. So that's why you wouldn't eat it before dinner because, yeah, you won't eat. It's a good weight loss thing too, but it's definitely. And actually now, another reason I stopped taking them motherfuckers is because it ain't like it used to be. And the reason why is motherfuckers is, they're no more than caffeine pills now. They fake. They're just caffeine pills. Afterwards, you took a pill, he took a pill, Don came over. Yes, at 1 star. You said you were willing to have sex with Don because of the birthday party? Yes, it was nice. This is between you and Paul Arthur, in which you asked, do you have plans for Valentine's Day? Who the fuck is Paul Arthur? Right. Oh, Paul. Okay, that's the other dude. You said you wanted to see Paul as a person. Yes. You said after Kathy's lawsuit, you saw changes in Son. Yes. You said Sean would write to you, I'm single, I'm polyamorous, and it hurt you? Yes. After the lawsuit, he went to saying, we are in a relationship. You're my girlfriend. That meant a lot to you? It did. When you saw the video of Mr. Combs laying hand on Cassie, you felt sick? I did. That was not the man you knew, right? Right. Now they called another sidebar. I don't know why. That was a great question because at that point he hadn't whooped your ass. He whooped Cassie, not you. We got another sidebar. Buy me a coffee. They're back. You remained in contact with Mr. Combs after the video? Yes. You stayed in Miami with him for a few days, then left? I did. He flew to LA in June with his children? Yes. Fair to say Mr. Combs posted about his road trip with his children on social media? Yes. This is a photo of how you set up the house. Some set up by you, some by Jonathan. Yes. And this is a big bottle of Cliquet. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cliquet? Clicquot? I don't know. Yes. And this is a photo on the patio, right? Yes. You were drinking champagne? Yes. Now it's 8:30 p.m., already dark outside. Tequila shots, but no ecstasy yet, right? Right. Jonathan brought the candles. Yes. They played a video. Music and Boys to Combs, championship, Boston Celtics. Half an hour later, you were fighting, right? Yes. You testified you called him a pedophile, even though you knew she was not underage, right? So you called a man a pedophile, and you ain't think, yeah, we're going to. And you pushed his head into the counter. I did. You never had a physical altercation with him, right? I had not. You pushed medium hard? Yes. And you threw a candle at him? Yes. When you say you locked the door, was it a button? Yes. So he did not force a physical lock, but a button lock, right? What was he saying? That I'm crazy. A lot of yelling. You go in the closet? Yes. You take your working out seriously, right? Yes. But did you not put on activewear, but rather a dress? Why? Because I could put it on easily. After the altercation and you ran and hid behind the wall, where was your phone? Back in the house. When you went back, you saw Mr. Combs. He was out on the street. This had been hours? It had. You were angry and screaming, calling him a pedophile. I called him a monster. But he didn't kick you again? He didn't. You punched him in the back of the head and he punched you. He punched me twice. That's the reflex. You can't just be hitting motherfuckers like that. That is a natural reflex. Niggas be shocked they get smacked. Sometimes they smack back, but she introduced the violence. She didn't acknowledge that she punched him in the back of the head. Judge, break. Hold on, y'all. This is crazy here. I'd like lead counsel and counsel to Jane to come to the roving room. Agnifilio said, I'd like to do this in the presence of Mr. Combs. If this is about the issue we discussed in the roving room, we have concerns. Okay, sidebar. They're back from the sidebar. I'm really just going to break for lunch. There's nothing to put on the record. Son of a bitch. All right. Hold on, y'all. Why am I doing that? Oh. I'm staying out of J4K's affairs. But before the arguments, before jury comes back in, headphones are being set up in the jury box. Defense wants to play them something sealed at the end of their cross-examination of June. Combs sitting is surrounded by half a dozen of his lawyers. Here, he got 10 of them motherfuckers. I understand the government says we can break earlier tomorrow, so we don't have to deal with evidentiary issues now. Let's just finish Daphne Joy's testimony. Bring the witness and jury back. All rise. While you fought, Mr. Combs was yelling, you trying to get me to never see my kids again, right? Yes. You said he was dragging you by your hair, right? Yes. I was telling him to stop. You got his phone? Yes. And you called the woman in Miami. So he dragging you by his hair, by your hair. You got his phone, and instead of calling the police, you called the woman and you called the woman in Miami. Yes. You asked her, did you go to the Grand Canyon with him? I'm asking you, woman to woman. Yes. And she said, you worried about the wrong things, woman to woman. That's a real response. I told her, he's beating my ass. Then Sean hung up the phone and she called back multiple times. His phone lit up. Did she call you a bitch? Yes. Did you talk about her previous relationships? Maybe. Then after you called Jonathan, you were in the shower naked, but Mr. Combs was in pants, short, and you called him a son of a bitch. Just a bitch. Okay, just a bitch. Then he slapped you? Yes, hard. Then he tells you to put on the outfit. Yes. And he grabbed your phone. He went into the messages and said hi to Anton in a text thread. It's about the night in January you sent to Las Vegas. Yes. How far is it from your home in the gated community to the gate? A minute or two. So like half a mile? Yes. I drove and let Antoine in. Champagne and tequila, but still no drugs. Right. How do these folk go from violence to fucking it quick? You and Sean go in the bedroom. You told him you went to Vegas. Yes. You told him you flashed your titties because she was a freak. Not then. You told him you referred Cabral to the other rapper. Not yet. Did Mr. Combs tell at your, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to say. Did Mr. Combs yell at you? How could you go to another man's freak off? Yes, he yelled it. Then you say Sean told him, go out and fuck him. And you said no. I said no. Then he pushed a pill in my face. But you did have sex with Anton. Not that kind of sex. You gave Anton oral sex? Yes. It's sex, motherfucker. This bitch said not that kind of sex. Then Sean dismissed him. You told Anton you send him money later? I did. This was the first time you didn't have an intimate moment with your partner after the entertainment left? Yes. And he said again, I can't believe you went to another man's freak off. Yes, talking about that rapper. Yes. He just kept saying, how could you have gone to another? She didn't, but Diddy, she didn't participate. She didn't know a freak off was going on, Diddy. She just so happened to be there, and the rapper was letting Antoine fuck his gal in front of a room full of people. I'm sorry. I'm the type, I would be fucking my gal in front of a room full of people, not the other way around. It would not be them watching her get fucked by something else. I would be the star. You saw him traveling with another woman in Wyoming and it upset you? Oh, wait, I missed the part. Yes, after that, you called and texted each other. Yes, you went to see him and broke up. We had 8 or 9 hours of breakup conversation. God damn, it don't take that long to break up. You saw him traveling with another woman in Wyoming and it upset you. I was at home with the black eye. You hadn't had forced intercourse with Antoine. It was forced, or was it? How was it forced? How was it forced? You simply didn't have to put Antoine's dick in your mouth. That's all you had to do was not put his dick in your mouth. It wasn't forced. He didn't make you do shit. If anything, he would have just told you to go home. We're breaking up. Play a video, not for the public to hear. They have on headphones. We hear nothing. I will read his responses. Mr. Combs says, I'm not going to belittle myself for someone named Bear or for my friend. That means the rapper, right? Yes. Mr. Combs wrote, sorry I didn't take you on trips. I was tripping. The baby daddy, you and KK would have talked yourself into paranoia. You didn't get along with KK. I didn't. Put on the headphones, press play. We heard nothing. Court staffer hands Jane headphones and they restart. Combs is leaning over, listening to the same headphone as Agnifilio. Gary goes, pause there. You bring up OnlyFans there. You'd been on it 4 or 5 months, earning well, right? Yes. You asked him why. I'm finna look Daphne Joy OnlyFans up when I end this live. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna look up her OnlyFans and see if I can find some bootleg shit. And if I can find some bootleg shit, I'll upload it on Twitter because Twitter doesn't care about porn. You asked him why he couldn't balance it, right? Hotel nights and private travel, right? You wrote, did the other girls just pressure you for more for trips and I didn't? I just want to know where I went wrong. Mr. Combs said, that's my friend. I was okay. Where we should stop. Now press play and stop. No sound in the public gallery. You said we broke up and I went to one birthday party, not with the rapper, but with my friend. You wrote, I don't even have anything postable. You meant Instagram? I did. You wrote about your child's father, 50 Cent. You said, I'm in my late 30s. I don't have time. Play more. The last part, that's about your child's father. Yes. You wrote, I just wanted to travel with you. Yes. You send the clown emoji and said, I fucked more. I could have gone on. Oh, she said, if I fucked more, I could have gone on more trips. Then you went to Miami and stayed in the Four Seasons. You chose the hotel, right? Yeah. I'm just amazed at how Diddy, like these rooms Diddy getting is $30,000 a night. I can only imagine $30,000 a night. Lucinda, you want to come up here? Hell, now I'm definitely going to her OnlyFans. But do you want to come up here and help me read this shit, Lucinda? You ain't doing nothing else. Let me see. Invite. Copy. Trey, what's your turn for your day? My kid's old as hell. They ain't doing nothing. Grayson is bothering me, but other than that, nothing. Ain't nothing going on. I talk to my pops. I talk to my brothers. And that's about it. Ain't doing nothing. Well, I went to my friend food truck and got some food. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna sit. I may eat it. I don't know. I told her I was gonna post it though. I was gonna take a picture and tell if it was good or not. I could turn it into a mukbang. I'm not sure. I don't know. She keeps saying she took drugs. 50 Cent. Oh yeah, 50 Cent. He definitely gonna get custody after listening to all this shit. He had been calling her a sex worker when Diddy first got indicted. He was like, "You little sex worker, you." So he been fucking with him. Okay. Then you went, you took drugs and laughed and danced. Yes. You were finally getting the princess treatment you wanted. Yes.
Happy Father's Day,
Hey there,
Trey. You're supposed to
you
be
can be Jane,
barbecuing.
okay?
You're not supposed to be on live. You're supposed to be
I
barbecuing and
was
enjoying the
gonna
kids.
barbecue, but
You should.
I was gonna barbecue, but then I didn't want to fall into the stereotype that dads have to cook and shit on Father's Day, with mamas
No,
get to
the
sit
kids
their ass
supposed
down
to.
and go out
You
to
got
eat.
grown
So I didn't want to go
kids.
through that stereotype.
How old is your oldest?
I only have one that's grown.
Yeah, he could
21. That nigga
barbecue.
don't know how to cook. His mama did
You
not
should have
teach him how to
taught him.
cook. I would have to show him. He don't.
You could. That's a
I
perfect
would have to
time.
show him. I don't think. You know what? I've never seen his mama barbecue. I don't think she know. Man, his mama was so young. She never cooked for me. I don't know if she know how to cook or not. Man, if I for the
But this is your chance to be this. Y'all could have bonded today. Y'all could have bonded, made barbecue, talk about his future. This was a perfect bonding day.
I gotta ask a question.
I know you didn't call him.
I got a question. Cause I was just on my live and they was talking about barbecuing and stuff, and I had asked you. I was like, we were so young when we got together. You never cooked for me. Do you know how to cook?
Yes.
Cook me something.
Bring you some food.
Thank you. I bet they cook me something.
Your
Cook
John
me.
should have told you that.
Cook something for me. Then. I'm hungry. I'm really not, but cook me some.
I will.
All right.
What you eat?
What I eat like Skylar and Grayson,
She
right?
picky, so you can't.
Yeah.
You can't eat like Skylar.
I do. Pizza. Okay. I'll take a pork chop or a steak. All righty. I showed with you. I'm like, I don't even know if you could cook or not. We was young. That was the first baby mama.
Trey, you is crazy. You were asking that woman to cook you a steak. Your son and you need to be having steaks on the grill.
Yeah. He lied to me the other day. He avoided me because he lied to me the other day. And he don't want to hear my mouth.
How you know he lied to you?
So he had. Because his mama told me. I text her bragging like, yeah. She was like, no, nigga, hell no. He lied to you when she sent me the text. I was like, oh.
Crazy.
I text her bragging like, see, I ain't even had to double check on the nigga. He just said he would go. And she was like, he lied. And then
he must get that lie from his daddy.
Like, son of a bitch. And I lied, but not like that. I was about to lie and say I don't lie. I don't lie like that. I'm a human, so I do lie, but I don't lie. If anything,
I think it's a generation.
I'm brutally honest.
I think it's a generation that they're embarrassed about whatever it is you're asking them, so they just automatically deflect on just let me lie, let me cover it up, not knowing that telling the truth is better because the truth gonna come out anyway, and then you're really gonna look stupid. It's a generation.
And then my Grace talking to her granddad. She's like, I miss you. Like, well, maybe your dad will bring you over here before I die. I was like, oh, nigga, you sound like your baby mama. Y'all is tripping. Where you want me to pull up? Where you want me to pull up? Now, my dad would be full of shit. Because any other time, I'd be like, I'm finna pull up. Let's go somewhere to eat. I don't want to leave the house. He done turned 75 and just is like an old ass nigga. He don't want to do nothing but watch TV.
But if you pull up, he might. You got to pull up on him and say, "Daddy, put your hat and coat on. Let's go."
He not. No, he ain't going nowhere. I've done that too many times. He is not gonna move. Like the only person that can really get him to get out the house is my sister.
Then have her bring her with you,
and that's only for doctor's appointments and shit like that. She live in Nashville.
Hey, where he live?
But yeah, he ain't going out to sit down and eat with her. He stay in Memphis.
He in Memphis with you?
Mm-hmm. That's why he was talking. He was talking shit. Like, bro, well, it has been a minute, but I'm like, bro, this is our relationship. Like, what the hell? We'll call and sit on the phone for 20, 30 minutes, but like, we don't link up. But it has been a while. My mama been getting on my ass. But I'm like, my dad is my daddy. He's a man. Just like she was asking me about that when my 17-year-old was here a couple of weeks ago. She was like, did y'all talk? I'm like, yeah, as much as men talk. She said, hey. He asked for food. We played the game together. I told him I loved him when he left. That was it. But like, no, he's sitting there talking about shit. That's what men are.
I tell you, it's a generation.
Talk all day.
For a person that talks all day online, you can sit there and talk all day to your kid.
I don't, but that's the thing though. I only talk online. When I get off, I'm not trying to, I don't be doing all that talking when I get out. Anybody that's met me in real life will tell you, like, I don't talk a lot other than online. When I'm offline,
well, that's because you have a toddler. You got a little daughter that probably talk your ear to death. You know, girls talk. My daughter was little. She used to talk her daddy to death. You know what? My daughter 31 and she still probably talk her daddy to death. She is a daddy's girl.
Let's see.
Trey, well, I gotta read about this.
You see the screen?
I had taken ecstasy, but I did. Wait, hold on.
Well, okay, you want to be Garagos?
No, wait, I'm trying to make it bigger.
Do you want to be Garagos?
Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. I had taken ecstasy, but I did miss Paul. Yeah, I can see it now. I'm on my phone, so I have to make it bigger.
Okay. Well, you could turn your device. If you turn it sideways.
I don't think it will because
you can zoom. Once you turn it sideways, you'll be able to zoom in if you need to.
I don't think I can because it will
you can turn it.
No, I can't.
You can turn it sideways. You just have to when you turn it. You probably got it cut off where there's this
where rotate. I do
auto rotate. You got to click.
Yeah, I have it off.
Yeah,
and then I would have to go through too much to get it back on.
Put it on.
I can see. I made it bigger. I tapped the screen so I can see.
Ma'am, yours truly. I only lied once, and that was to keep you out your feelings. Stop it.
See, yours truly said you stay lying.
You get brutal honesty, and you still getting your feelings. No, yours truly got one lie. I did it to protect her feelings, and since then, I don't do it no more, and I get the same result. So there's that.
See, okay. She said you stay lying.
Then you told Mr. Combs that you really miss Paul. Whatever. It always be the pot calling the kettle black.
I had taken ecstasy, but I did miss Paul.
Hold on, let me zoom in some more for you. Let me adjust a tad bit. All right.
Yeah,
that should help a little bit more. And actually, hold on. Let me take us off the and hold on. I can take us off the screen. How about now? That should definitely be better. You can't see us. It's just full screen. All right. You called Paul and he came in a few days. You were at 2-Star?
Yes.
And it felt good. A love fest?
Yes.
So you only got 2 lines, Lucinda.
This is easy.
On June 1st of this year, you had, she got the light answers. On June 1st of this year, you had a new memory of Mr. Combs splashing water on you, right?
If I may explain,
Just, did you tell the government that on June 1st?
Yes.
That nigga was like, he don't want her to explain.
Because she's
Okay.
not supposed to. It's supposed
Why
to be
did you
yes or no
call
answers.
yourselves Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq?
Because I'm the best.
Why did you call yourselves Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq? Why are you Kobe? Damn. And why is he Jordan? Because he's the best.
Because
And this
I'm the
about
best.
Pamela Anderson's melons?
Melons? What the hell?
They're talking about Pamela Anderson titties. Them some 60-year-old titties. What do you say?
I wrote, you are definitely my Michael Jordan and I am Kobe. Detox weekend.
You say, good morning, handsome. And he says, can you please find a therapist?
Yes, we loved each other, but there was toxic stuff.
So Puffy introduced therapy, but he's the bad guy. But did it end on a positive note?
Yes, it did.
No further questions. Redirect, Comey, sidebar, yes. Okay. Jurors, you may have a comfortable break and avoid the white noise.
What is a comfort break? Oh, go to the restroom?
Yeah, they took a bathroom break. Yeah, since they're having a sidebar,
yeah.
like, just y'all go use the bathroom or something and avoid the white noise, whatever the fuck that means. People talking.
Oh,
okay, Comey says the cross argued that this witness had a motive to lie. She did have a motive to lie. It opens that door to that one sentence I've been asking for as a prior consistent statement. I mean, she does have a motive to lie. She trying to get some goddamn money. She ain't fucking with him no more. 50 Cent and put her on blast.
Is,
and she asked for $100,000 for all the shit she went through. Go ahead.
But the thing is, he's still paying $10K to her on her bills right now to this day while she's sitting on that jury stand. She shouldn't be able to testify. Well, that's a conflict of interest.
Like I said, I think I think the prosecutor was hoping that he put her out so that they could use that as part of, like, see how he controlling. I think his lawyers probably advised him, don't cut it off because it'll be a bad look. But yeah, that shit, it's fucked up. He paying her bills right now. She want to stay and testify. I'm
sure it's cut off now. After that, because she serves no purpose now. So why am I going to give you 10K? No, I'm saying after this.
Here she said that he's still paying her rent.
I know, but I'm saying after this, he gonna probably tell his lawyers
when the trial is over.
Yeah, cut that hoe off.
Definitely. When the trial is over, she got to go. Well, I ain't paying it no more. It's not his actual property, which is strange. You would think he would have just put her up in a property that he owned
or got a condo or something
so
for
there
her.
would be no rent paid.
That's crazy.
How does this go to an event months later? It's on their point that Jane is shading her testimony to correspond with the government's theory that she was coerced. Jane testified on the stands for days after getting immunity. She didn't try to get a payday. She did. She said she asked for $100,000 for what she went through, and then said she asked for $450. They just showed the text.
She should have been asking for them Cassie numbers.
Trying to shade her testimony to please the prosecutors. Right. She was still dating the nigga when the Cassie shit happened. When he got arrested, she was still dating him. She probably was hopping on the plane with him.
That's when 50 Cent found out everything.
It's hearsay. There's a friend. So now he already knew she was dating Puffy, but he didn't know that the freak off. He didn't know she was a part of the freak offs and all that shit.
To the extent.
Yeah, because at one point, 50 Cent had gotten a video of Cassie and fucking somebody else, and he sent it to Diddy. It was like, yo, do you really like her? Because shit, I'm finna send you some. And Diddy response was, thank you, Playboy. How you get that? How long do you anticipate your redirect? Half an hour. Let's take a break first. Your Honor, may I? But the judge is gone. How you gonna say may I after he done already walked off? Dave Beck. Judge, defense. In what way did Jane's lawsuit constitute the type of influence as in the Tomei case? She could still file a lawsuit. The application to admit the exhibit we have been discussing
But all
is
these text
denied. The government has not
text
brought
messages
forward any
prove she was
authority
a willing
on this.
participant.
Yeah, so the defense won their objection on this one. The government has not brought forward any authority on this one. The judge seems to be acting fair. Sometimes I feel like he be overruling a lot of defense, but he appears to be fair. Daphne Joy re-enters, then jurors file in. G101, page 6 and 7. Pull them up. Can we zoom in? What did Sean write to Paul?
He wrote, I'm going to need you to persuade. Wait, I'm going to need you to persuade you.
It's probably him. It's probably him.
I got to read it the way it's on the manuscript.
Persuade him.
He wrote, I'm going to need you to persuade you.
That be fucking us up. Diddy wrote to Paul he was going to need him to persuade Jane. Had you seen this before?
No.
What did you write to Paul about Turks?
I'm not a robot, just a mix of tired, hungry, sore. The hell?
They was freaking off. Next.
I don't want no sex if it's going to be sore. No. To insult me about the bracelet, to make me perform, it crushed me.
What else did you write?
In that room, I felt like a hoe.
You was a hoe. You were.
Still is. That was.
Then what?
The love contract. He's so good to shower me with affection.
If she ain't doing it now, she ain't no hoe.
She a hoe. The love contract. He's so good to shower me with affection, with violating sex exploitation in between. I could compartmentalize the bad stuff. Sorry, I'm eating.
In May of 2021, did you ask for a condom?
Yes, Sean resisted, but then gave in.
But then the next time,
he mocked him.
So do you need a sidebar, ma'am? Do you need a comfort break?
No. I finished my yogurt.
I said he mocked him. Use a condom.
Yes.
No, I know. This is the next question. Did you ever want to have sex with Cabral?
No. What the hell is Cabral? I gotta look at the list again of the men.
Sly. Cabral is Sly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you fake orgasms with the entertainers?
Yes, I was putting on a show for Sean. Of course she did. If she was sore.
When did Sean threaten to release video of you?
December 2023. I called KK. Who the hell's KK?
Kristen Karam, his assistant, the head assistant, she pretty much runs everything.
Oh yeah, I seen her on that.
That's not a guy, it's a woman.
Yeah, I seen her on Making the Band. Isn't she Asian?
I don't know, but I think she's still with him now, though.
Yeah, I think she looked mixed.
She
like
know
Asian.
She know this nigga better than anybody, and the government couldn't flip her.
Because she on payroll.
Sean's drug use. How did you send cues you were tired?
Make little faces, kind of size.
How did Sean respond?
Push through one more round. Try. Oh, he is a villain.
This nigga acting like he talking to his right. He act like he talking to his team in the fourth quarter. Like, push through, y'all. All we need is 2 more minutes, and we got this game. You can do it. Push
It was
through.
a game to him, but you think about it, it was a game.
This nigga was a motivational coach.
for freak offs.
Oh shit. How do you try to avoid setting up hotel night?
I tried to navigate the night to something else.
How many times did you have hotel nights in 200 Mapleton?
Once. Dang, they got addresses? The fact that she remembers tells it all.
One of his spots. That may be her address. Yeah, she remember a lot of shit, but then other stuff she says she don't recall. And this nigga got a 2-star resort and a 1-star resort. These is all his properties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2-star.
3 times.
1-star.
1 or 2. Yeah, she got too much good memory. She lying. I felt it was unfair, all of the
Daphne.
pressure.
What do you mean?
Those nights with other men, sobs. I was asking, why do I have to break my boundaries and still you treat me like this?
What's this text?
The All-Star Fantasy play. What the hell?
Man, that sound like some fan doing shit. It sound like some online gambling.
I think they was betting on this. They was bet. They had a game board betting on the free calls. That's why, you know what? Think about it. That's why it's Kobe, Jordan, Shaq. They probably was betting on this crap. He probably had people watching behind a black, like a wall that looked like a window, but it really was other people on the other side betting on this.
These folks is crazy.
The All-Star Fantasy list, and then you got Jordan, Shaq, Kobe. A photo of my bloody tampon. This nasty bitch. A photo of my bloody tampon. I guess to prove she wasn't pregnant.
Well, she said. Well, no, she said she sent that to let him know that she was on her cycle or some shit.
He didn't care.
What did you write?
Clearly, if they got herpes in the mouth, this man clearly don't care. A period wasn't gonna stop nothing. Menstrual cycle. She's a nasty heifer.
I didn't part at the Red Sea a time or two. It just depends on
it's disgusting. It's biblical. Why do you think they used to make the women go to the whole other side of the town? In the Bible, you're not supposed to be doing that.
That's only Jewish meaning. Only Jewish.
That's every meaning it should be. That's disgusting. I wish. No, that's a no. Don't you know the body, when a woman's on her menstrual cycle, your body is secreting toxins. That's how you get rid of all the toxins we inhale and eat daily. It comes out through every 28 days. You have a menstrual cycle. You're supposed to. That's a regular woman, and it comes out through the blood, all the toxins. So why would you want? Okay, yeah, no, it's a no.
Yeah, you just put a condom on.
Man, go on, keep reading. Disgusting. That nasty whore.
Okay, y'all got 2 options. You got 2 options on you with 3 options.
She could have used her dirty mouth. I mean, clearly she didn't care.
Anal, you got 3 options.
That man, 3 options. Trey, read. I'm not gonna get into this with you. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Keep going. Read. What did you write?
No, I'm not.
And yes, it is.
What did you write?
I got child care and said you picked. Then everything went left. I said I just got my period. I handled first school week. Just hope. If the way this is reading, if she talk like this, she clearly don't have an education.
That's the dude tweeting. He live tweeting this shit, so he fucking up. He trying to get as much because you know when they in the court talking, they
All he
asking
gotta
the
do is have his
questions
phone up there translating
back, and he
everything,
just trying
recording
to
it.
catch what he can.
He just recording that stuff.
But they be watching it from a screen. In 2023, did you become more vocal about wanting to stop hotel night?
Yes, he started paying my rent. I had to maintain my livelihood. My partner was in charge now. Her partner. No, that was your pimp.
He wasn't even her pimp because she wasn't giving him no
He was
money. He was giving her all the money.
he was clearly in them freak offs and other
I don't
celebrities that they're
know.
not gonna name. He clearly was getting back deals for these women. Then people was paying to watch this stuff and lining his pockets to do it. Diddy don't do nothing for free.
By the sobriety party, how many times did he threaten your rent?
Many times.
Oh shit, I moved it up. My bad.
No, it just said many
Okay.
times.
That time after you threw up, what did
Threw
all
up.
right. That time
Mm.
after you threw up, what did Sean do?
He told me to go back out there and have sex
Your
with another
batteries
man.
went.
I know you lying. He told me to go back out there
My
and have sex
computer
with
may
another
shut
man.
off because my computer may shut off.
You better charge it.
Just hold it back. So far, so good.
Her breath smell like vomit. And oh yeah, something. Yeah, This some sickness. This is pure sickness. Trey, did you drop? Because I can't see. Because it's just words. I believe our feed has been interrupted. I think Trey fell off and has to charge his computer. So we're gonna just sit here and wait. Please be patient with Trey. He will be back momentarily. Yeah. I don't have any words to read, so I'm gonna just sit here and I don't know how to entertain you guys because I don't have a script. And I don't know how many people in the chat. Yours, you still in the chat? That dang on Trey. He says he's coming. So he'll be here shortly, people, momentarily. Bear with him. God is not through with Trey yet. Do 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 do. Trey, hurry your old apple head up. Guess I can eat my yogurt. He not here to say nothing. He don't even want to feed the people as we work for him. He another Diddy. Trey trying to Diddy me. Don't want to give me a comfort break.
The problem.
What you done hit now?
Okay, I'm at the right. I hope I'm at the right. No, I didn't hit anything. I'm trying to make sure I'm back in the right spot.
Oh, it's hot. It's 90
Mr.
degrees.
Combs said, "This my friend, okay." He wrote, "I don't have any whether where we were." Hold on, let me put it back up on the screen.
Excuse the noise. I'm getting me some candy.
It's still spinning.
Is your internet?
Man, how the hell did it go back up that far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, splash some water. What did you say? Michael Jordan and Kobe. The comfort break.
It was on the part
okay,
she vomited.
getting close. Not the judge was gone. Freaking orgasms. The tampon. Okay.
That's disgusting. Diddy is a disgusting person. You don't let the woman throw up. I hope she brushed her teeth and rinsed her mouth out.
The rent many times after you threw up. What did Sean do? Okay, that's where we were. What did Sean? Because you already read that part where he told her that you.
I can't see your thing. You got to put it up on the screen. There we go.
Hey there, Jane. Are you there, Jane?
And take us down. Make it bigger. There you go. Sean was evil. That was the last part.
On the screen. Nope, Sean was evil. Okay. When did Sean say? What did Sean say when he gave you the ecstasy pill?
He said, "You're not going to ruin my night. Go suck." Okay, hold on. He said, "You're not going to ruin my night."
Wait, I gotta do Diddy. I gotta go do Diddy. I gotta do it. No. Stop there. I'll do Diddy. I will do Diddy. You're not going to ruin my night. I'll do the Diddy part. Go suck some dick. Go fuck him. Something.
I feel violated. I'm not even her. Not something. This is, I would whoop Sean Combs' ass. Diddy would have got 2-piece right there. That right there would have got him 2-piece. All his whole frontal would have been gone. I'd have knocked every tooth out that man's mouth. And that's how he probably
before
sound.
that he put you in a chokehold?
You gotta say objection.
Objection. Sustain. I did it. I did all the objection and sustain. Did he choke you with his hands or his arm? So he put her in a
arm
headlock.
And a chokehold. Yeah, headlock. Arm.
Did he choke you with his hands or his arm? Arm. And in the shower, how hard did he hit you? So
hard.
Then what did he say? Oh no, you read
he said,
arm already. Okay. Then what did he say?
He said,
I'll do Diddy. Get in the fucking outfit. I ain't paying this money tonight. You gonna give me some pussy. The fuck?
Oh, jeez. I'd have picked up a lamp and bust him in the head. Diddy need his ass whooped. Sorry.
When you hit 2 hours, could Sean have left safely?
Yes.
Well, Cassie apparently was handing out ass whoopings, apparently.
What?
So when you hid for 2 hours, could Sean have left safely?
Yes. What the hell she hiding for 2 hours for?
Sex with Antoine that night?
No.
But that was after their altercation when he was dragging her by the hair and shit. Who made you?
Sean.
Would you give all the money back for no sex with other men?
Yes. I don't know. She lying.
Hey, right, because if you would have done that, bitch, you would
Exactly.
Stop doing it. Why are you here?
I got a subpoena and I'm here. Oh, this heifer trying to be smart.
No further questions. Miss Garagos Recross. Did you drive a pickup? Did you drive to pick up Anton?
Yes.
Could you have left?
Yes.
So if she was able to leave, how the fuck can she say she was forced to do some shit?
Exactly.
You could
She
have
lying. I keep telling
drove
y'all this
right
lady
past
lying.
Antoine and on back to 50 Cent.
Would throw up on her breath, herpes in her mouth, and a
No, the
stinking ass.
question just above was by Combs Garagos, me corporal.
Micopia.
Garagos. The only time that nothing sexual happened between you and Antoine was January 2024, right?
Right. The only time?
Antoine
So every day they
drove
had
his car
sex?
into your compound. That sounds
Yes.
freaky as hell. So she said every time that they met up, she
Yeah.
had sex with him, except for that one time. That's the only time they didn't
And
have
how long
sex.
they knew each other? Oh no,
That
hell
sounds
no.
freaky. Antoine drove his car into your compound.
I know what you said, freaky.
I
Yes.
don't know.
You let him in.
I said you let him in.
As
I'm
requested.
waiting on you, Jane.
Yes,
you lift
as
heavy weights?
requested. Yes, but a woman's power does not override a man's. Oh, he said that she could have took care of herself.
Did
she
you
could have
hit
2 pieces.
Sean's head? Right. Did you
She
hit
could have
Sean's
protected
head
herself.
against the counter?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So she was kind of fighting them. See, they had a toxic relationship. They fighting, sexing.
And apparently, they never had any violence until she initiated it because she got in her fee-fees. And he just responded back. She don't have the same stories that Cassie eyebrows split open and all that shit. The one time she's saying that he did put hands on her, she threw a candle at him, punched him in the back of the head, slammed his head into a counter, and some more shit.
It sounded like she whooped his
when are
ass.
we supposed to smack a motherfucking black? Stop hitting me. Yeah, and he finally was like, bitch, stop hitting me.
He had to protect himself. Self-defense. It's some BS. They toxic. Toxic.
You see the Intercontinental video?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, see the Cassie video. Did you refer Cabral to another rapper in January 2024?
Yes.
You were asked if you would give up money to not have had sex with these men, but you wouldn't give up your home?
My child and I live there. It's hard. It's hard out here for a hoe.
You cut out.
I cut out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My child and I live there. It's hard out here for a hoe.
You get $5,000 a month child support. Yes.
Yes. Dang, that's all
my
50
bad.
Cent give her?
My bad. You
50 Cent only give
that
her
could be a
5,000?
typo, but I mean, that's $60,000 a year.
That's it?
That's
If 50
just
Cent is
child
dang near a
support.
billionaire?
If she got
Oh, he getting over.
if she what is it? What does that have to do with the cost of taking care of a child? Just
5,000
because
a
he got $1
month.
billion don't mean she's supposed to get $1 billion
They
a month.
supposed
It
to
don't
give
cost that
child
much.
support based on the income. So basically 50
For one
probably.
child is a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah, because you know what? He was giving
That's
10,000 a month for his
$60,000 a
oldest
year.
son.
Now I think that may be a typo.
Hmm.
this could be a typo,
but no, it might not, because
I don't think she's getting 50,000 a month. So this 5,000 is probably correctly.
Because his oldest son, he was given $10,000 a month until he turned 18.
And that was damn near 20-something years ago.
Exactly.
That's
so that
still
5,000 might be right.
Motherfuckers. Now, a lot of motherfuckers don't make $5,000 a month working at their regular jobs.
This hoe need a job then, because your rent is paid for $10,000, $5,000 a month, maybe 50 pay for the like school security and all that. He has to. Yeah, he gotta pay like for the boys' essentials. $5,000 a month, not even paying for that whatever private school he go to. Okay, you got to read the next one. I said yes. Hey, Ramblin'. Trey fell off again. He's been having technical difficulties, so he'll be back momentarily. How the heck you unplug the charger? Trey, what the hell? See, it's hard to find a good co-pilot on this. You know, get an extension cord, Trey. Do 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 do. Trey a doggone mess. You know, we're gonna have to practice better when we do this stuff, because he embarrassing us up here. He'll be back momentarily, people. Bear with Trey. God is not through with him yet. Do 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 do. Good help is so hard to find, y'all. I tell you. You know, Traquarius, Travion, Daquavius, MoneyBoy, get up here. Not the modem and the CPU. What the hell? That's them raggedy flip-flops I told you to stop wearing. Told you stop wearing them raggedy flip-flops. Trey just don't listen. This is why you getting fined, Trey. I'm fining your ass. $5 fine. $5 fine. Good help is so hard to find, y'all. I tell you. I'm a Diddy his ass. That's what I'm gonna do when he get back on here. Do 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 do. I'll give y'all some ASMR. I'll eat ice. Trey holding me hostage on his live, y'all. I can't leave until he come back. He Diddy at me, y'all. It's a beautiful morning. Shaking my head. Mm-mm-mm. Trey will be back momentarily, y'all. I'm not doing no Diddy voice. Yeah, I'm a Diddy your ass. Nigga, get back up here. Get the show going. Tell a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Duh, to get to the other side. Not in Diddy voice. I'm sorry. I would have did a Jane on Diddy. I would have two-pieced him, his head on the counter and everything else. How do these women let
Give
this
some
man just do
commentary.
this?
Tell a joke. Do something. Do something. Tell a joke. Give some commentary.
Oh, you like my
Now I gotta
ASMR,
try
Mari?
to find out. I
I'm
gotta
gonna give you some
figure
more
out what the fuck the
ASMR.
word again. Damn it, we back. It constantly keep taking me back to the top too.
Trey was holding me hostage, y'all.
About this
He was
fucking
diddying me.
Paul. Hold on now. Let me put it back on the screen. Yeah, I see what happened. You didn't hear me. I was bouncing in the chair. My cord got caught under my chair, and you heard the little bounce I was doing, trying to get it off. And then next thing I know, the whole little
Cause nigga,
surge
it's
went
them
out.
flip flops with them socks. I done told you stop doing
Unplugged
that.
it, moving my chair.
You can't be wearing your socks and flip flops and all that. Just
I
wear,
don't have on
you
flip
know,
flops. I have on penny.
just wear your socks. You know, you at
I have on
home,
some
in the
Hardaways.
house.
I do not have on. I have on some Penny Hardaways, not flip flops.
With them damn Penny Hardaway and knock the whole show out.
wear
Damn it.
the flops. It was the chair. It wasn't the shoes.
You know, they have these things. They don't even cost that much. I get them at Best Buy. You put all the cords in them. It's a black spiral tube with a slit in it.
Okay, wait.
And you stick all the cords in them, and then they out the way.
Zoomed in too far.
Let me give me some more ice
How to pull it out? So
for my ASMR segment.
hold on, yeah. Have I shared? Yes, back sharing. They choke with his arm, get the outfit, pick up Antoine. I don't see you. Your child is a very, very rich man, right?
Wait, hold on, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay.
Hello, Jane.
It's a thing up. Let's say Matthew
Jane,
Russell.
are you there?
I'm here. You gotta move. Oh, there we go. Okay, what part are we on? Yes.
Yes. Well, your child's father is a very rich man. Did Mr. Combs over 3 years wire you $150,000?
And that all 3 years of mine are worth. Yeah. She told him. That means this hoe ain't worth nothing.
Apparently, ma'am, it was worth 300. Apparently,
No, but look,
that's
look,
50,000.
go back,
That's $50,000 a year. That's
go back.
That's 10,000 less than what she get on child
No,
support.
go down, go back. What did he say? How many years was it? In 3 years, she was worth was 150. This she got pussy management. In 3 years,
That's
him being a billionaire, I'm worth half that billion he got. She got poor pussy management. I'm sorry.
Well,
You getting beat.
That's
$150,000
$150,000 she got cash. But that's
no.
Hold up, that's
She don't know her value. This bride don't know her
cash.
value.
That's
She don't
just
know
what
her
he
worth.
sent her cash. She didn't have to.
In 3
She didn't have
years?
to pay rent. She
No,
had
that's not enough.
$100,000 budget. Again,
That's not enough.
you keep
She got poor
stopping.
pussy
You
management.
keep stopping. You took $150,000 was the cash. Keep in mind, he paid her rent all these times, which could have been anywhere near $500,000 up. He bought her Van Cleef jewelry. He bought her
Van
$100,000
Cleef don't cost that
bags.
much.
She got to go on trips with him where she had $100,000 budget. She got shit.
No, she got poor pussy
You
management.
better Google the average cost of a Van Cleef.
I got one. Now you gonna tell me it wasn't that but $3,500.
She still
Van Cleef started at 2,000 on
you
up.
didn't get the ones the rappers in them get. You didn't get.
It's the same one.
You didn't get
no
the. Well,
difference.
I'm talking about for entertainers.
It's the same thing. It's the same store.
Ma'am, you and Drake going in buying. You and Drake going in to buy something is totally different. Drake ain't buying no $2,000 jewelry out of there. Neither is Puffy.
And mine was $3,500.
Just keep it
that
real
is
now.
nothing. That's
It's
nothing.
just like. Yeah, so you actually think these niggas that got hundreds of $1 million is buying a $3,500 bracelet to get to that girl?
They probably buy the one that costs $10,000 or $30,000. It don't cost that much. Not for him. This is a billionaire with constantly getting money in his money.
They getting $100,000.
Think of the torture she went through that she allowed herself to go through.
Drake's Van Cleef. She
Look,
chose
Google
to
Van
go
Cleef.
through it. So $150,000 was definitely that much for her.
But 3 years worth of
I'm about to
torture?
Google
Oh,
Drake's
no.
Van
She got
Cleef.
poor
I
pussy
don't wanna
management.
Google regular people's Jared.
Just go on Van Cleef. It starts at 2,000 on up.
She got 100. She 150,000 is what he wired her, but she got more than that with.
But
all
look what
the
it says:
other shit
over
in
3
between.
years. 150,000 wouldn't even been 1 year,
and that's still
not 3.
That's 3. That's 50. That's $50,000 per year. That were together 3 years.
Pussy management. Now Google how much Cassie got. Look at all the money Cassie got.
That's just cash.
I prefer the cash.
Cassie didn't get that much cash either. Cassie got her rent paid. She got her rent paid and shit too. She didn't get that much money. She got the money she got after she sued him.
Well, then that's what this hoe better do. She better have a civil suit and go get some Cassie digits. Because all the hell he put these brides through. Cassie need 50 million and anything else, even though they were willing participants. But this old dominating, no.
Why is it not? I don't know why my damn Wi-Fi ain't back on my damn phone yet. Clearly it's on because I'm on my laptop, but it's not showing up on my phone and it's moving slow.
Because you had unplugged everything.
Okay,
Router,
which
modem?
Van Cleef is most expensive? Okay, Van Cleef has a diamond tile necklace that's $3,600,000.
Yeah,
they buying that type jewelry for their girlfriends. But
it still started at 2,000 on up.
She took a selfie in. She was excited for it. That ain't what hers costs.
As cheap as he's been with her, I'm clear that he probably ain't spent no more than 10 grand on her.
It's different. I get it.
He probably didn't spend no more than 10 grand on her. Look how cheap he been.
That she was bought, and the bag was so like when he said when the fence asked her about the bag he bought, she was like, "I'm sure you got one," but she asked her how much it cost, and she was like, "I'm sure you got one," like because she probably got she probably got a couple $100,000 bags to go with her 150,000 and the other shit she was doing.
She still got poor pussy management.
$100,000 budget to go on a trip with this nigga. I guess. I don't know how many hoes is making $150,000
The
a
high
year,
class ones
just
making
tax
good
free,
money.
plus gifts and expenses. She ain't got to. Yeah, they're making about the same amount too. Don't let it fool you. Or
Yeah.
if they're making more than that, they don't have all the extra shit. See, I think when you see this 150,000, you forgetting about he paid her rent. She had to pay for shit. She had to pay for no phones or shit. All she had to do was fuck him.
Well,
She said even when she
clearly,
was booking trips and shit, he reimbursed her for that. So when she was flying the niggas out and shit, he gave her money back.
okay. Well, let's keep reading. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah,
she got
the
poor
child
pussy
support
management.
gave her 60,000 a year.
Okay, come on, keep reading so we can get
But
to how much
listen,
she make on OnlyFans. I'm gonna
the
tell you, this
child
woman don't
support
know
paid
her.
her 60,000 a year. He gave her 50.
She got poor pussy
What's the
management.
most you've made on OnlyFans?
50,000, but it
50,000.
varies. 50,000.
50,000 is how much she. Look,
What's
she
that
made
girl name? The
50,000 on
one
OnlyFans. That's exactly what
what's the
she.
bad Barbie? She was making millions. How
Black
she only
China.
making 50,000?
And that white girl, Catch Me Outside.
What's her name? Yeah, the
Catch Me
bad
Outside.
Barbie. That's her name. Bad Barbie. She was making 5 million. And she only making
I don't know.
50,000? She got poor pussy management.
It's bad.
She don't know her
It's
value.
bad, baby. And I don't know.
Yeah, Bad Baby.
Who
That's
knows the
it. Bad
bad
Barbie.
baby
No, I
that's
thought her
making
name
that
was Bad.
much money?
Whatever. She made 5 million. She showed the receipts. The point is, she only made 50,000 on OnlyFans, and she got 50 Cent and Diddy. Come on now. Come on now. She got poor pussy management. She don't know her value.
So how much was she supposed to get then? Since you keep saying 150, so since you saying
If it would
$50,000
have
a year
been,
is not
I would
enough,
have felt better if
how
he would
much
have
should
said
she have gotten?
150,000 a year. In 3 years, 150,000, 150,000 for the first year, 150,000 for the second year, 150,000. That would have sounded better than just for 3 years, 150,000 total.
Either way it go. But if you got the 150,000, but you got $150,000 a year, but you still got to pay all your expenses would go away if you got the 150,000.
No, that's including his
Now, keep in
expenses.
mind the 50,000 she got
And
a
then think
year.
about it. Think about it.
No, you can't have it
Okay,
both
now
ways.
listen, Trey.
You
Think about
can't
it.
have it both ways.
Yes, I can. I can have it any way I want to. I know my value.
And she negotiated the 10,000. She asked for 15, and he told her 10, and she said okay.
She don't know her value.
That's her budget for her rent.
But listen, Trey, listen.
Her goddamn house.
Okay, it's not her house though.
I don't think she got cheated. I'm just gonna say that.
How she didn't get cheated? Because soon as this is over,
it ain't his either.
Exactly. So she walking away from once this is over. He finna cut that. He finna cut that off. She finna leave with no money and no property. You mean to tell me you couldn't tell this man to buy you a condo, a townhouse, something? She's leaving with nothing, basically.
Because with no money, and she ain't supposed to leave. No, she
no,
not supposed to. They wasn't married. She was a girlfriend.
No,
she was a girlfriend.
You let me be a girlfriend
of $50,000. She good.
I'm leaving with 2 properties and a bank account. I'm sorry. No, I know my value. I know my self-worth. She don't.
It sounds nice. It sounds like if you selling your pussy, it ain't no self-worth of it. It's a value, but there's no self-worth if you're selling your pussy.
Even what's her name?
Even 150,000.
What's the bride name?
Is more than that.
What's the bride name? Come on, tell me. What's her name?
You said you would go for $150,000 a year. So all your pussy is worth is $150,000.
No, I'm saying if I would have felt better. Hell no. I would have felt better if he had given her $150,000 a year.
When we talking about money, it's still selling herself short.
Even Shaq brought what's her name?
Nothing
Superhead.
is gonna sound right.
Even Shaq brought Superhead a condo. I mean, come on now. If you don't walk away with a property that one of these 50 Cent, Diddy's, Jay-Z's is y'all sleeping with these people, these Kanye's, and well, not y'all, but the people that do, y'all, when they done with you, they just done. You walk away with no home, no property, nothing but some wet panties. Nah, no. They don't know this. I mean, I'm gonna have to give a class.
That's what they
don't know their self-worth.
That's what they came in with. That's what they came in
Well, they
with. If
hustling
you come in
backwards.
with nothing, why the fuck
This is
should you
poor
leave
pussy
rich?
management. Poor
Did
pussy
you make me some
management. They
money?
hustling backwards. They hustling backwards.
That's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad Offset wants spousal support. Offset wants spousal support, and he
He
should
not
get it.
gonna get it.
Just because of the way y'all women think.
He not gonna get it.
You yes, he is. If she's the
No, he not.
breadwinner, why wouldn't he?
She not the
If
breadwinner. When they
she's
met,
the
they had
bread, just
equal
like with
amounts
Remy
of
Ma,
income. They go by
if they're
what
the breadwinner,
the judge is going to go by what they
if
came in
he
together
knew
with.
he couldn't get it, he wouldn't be asking for it.
He only asking for it under the
If
guise of his
he
mama telling him
asked
to.
for it, apparently he knows he could get it.
And he not gonna get it.
But he knows he could get it though.
He
Otherwise,
gonna
he wouldn't
try.
ask. Well,
He gonna
y'all
try.
women hope that he's not, but
No, I don't hope
he's gonna
nothing.
get it. Just
That's a
like how the
man, a
men
grown
have to
man
get
with
it when you
4 or
can
5
prove
kids. He should be able
it's
to
gonna
take care
happen.
of.
How much you want to
He,
bet? How much you want
Trey,
to
you
bet
always
he
trying to
get the
gamble.
spousal
It's Sunday.
support?
I'm
How
not
much you want to bet
ask me on a
Papoose gets
Monday.
it
Don't be
too?
asking me on no Sunday about no gambling.
Yes. How much you want to
Just
bet?
because you atheist don't
How
mean
much you
I
want to bet?
am.
Is that gonna be just like Britney? I ain't talking about atheism. I'm saying just like how Britney
I said
Spears
I'm a
had to pay
Christian. You can't be
child
asking me about
support
no
and
gambling on no
goddamn it, Halle
Sunday.
Berry and all these other females. Well, you don't have to actually bet no money. I'm just saying, how much you want to bet these niggas get this shit? The women claim they the breadwinners.
What women claiming?
So we're gonna show the money that you make more money than me. Cardi B and Remy Ma. Remy Ma sat up here and told the world that Papoose was broke. Okay, so that means you was the breadwinner for the entire duration of your
Remy Ma is being
relationship. He
vindictive.
deserves
I
spousal
don't think
support,
Papoose was
alimony,
broke.
whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I don't think Papoose was broke, and I
Nobody
feel
believes that.
I feel that Papoose does deserve something from her because that man held that woman down. She cheated on him. He didn't start the cheating. She started the cheating. So in all fairness, Papoose, he wouldn't ask because he got, you know, he got Clarissa. So it would be like, you with this millionaire, why the hell you need my little coins? So
My girlfriend ain't got shit to do with what you got going on. But then you
I
said
feel
the
like she
most
did
she
him
made
wrong.
it. Well, I'm looking at the answer to this.
And OnlyFans 50,000.
Believe you're
She got
worth
poor
more
pussy
than
management,
150,000. She didn't say yes.
but it varies.
She didn't say yes. She said, "Does he?" But that's the most she's made, though. So that's the most she's made anywhere. After that, it could be 45, 40, 39. That's actually pretty good, though, because she
And
said
I
she
was
does
watching
implied nudity,
something.
so she ain't actually fucking or nothing on there.
I was watching something, and allegedly she was messing with D. Ray Davis too. Did you know that?
Ain't no telling.
I think he had her first. I think she was with D. Ray Davis
But
first.
I wouldn't be shocked.
She was with the comedian first, and he brought her into it.
I wouldn't be
Meet all
shocked.
these
Well,
people. But look what he said. She had
way in then, huh? She worked her way up.
The bottom to the top. She's still at the bottom though.
Well, now
You can't be taking comfort breaks on
lose
live.
custody of her damn child, and she can.
That's why 50 Cent letting all
If
this
she
go.
don't lose custody of her
She
child,
is.
then she still.
50 Cent gonna try to get that
She
boy.
may get an increase in child support as the child gets older. He's been trying. They've been going through a custody battle, but just in case he don't get full custody, she can still go for
50 Cent now 50 Cent got the fact that she openly admitted on a transcript on a witness stand that she used drugs. That's gonna how he gonna win. That's gonna play in his favor.
And guess what? And guess what? All these judicial systems, family court systems around there, they will give a child back to the crackhead mama if the crackhead
sure
mama
will.
say they going
I've seen it.
We have.
I've seen it many times. They
So,
sure will.
all she got to do is say she going to rehab, and she's putting it
Mhm.
out here that she was forced to do this and all of that shit. They'll give her another chance. As crazy as it seems.
There's no way in the world that
You
woman
say
should have had
you
a kid.
said
Is
you were
that her only
hungry.
kid?
Oh, go ahead.
Is that her only kid?
As far as I know, yeah,
She
as
don't have
far
any
as I
other
know,
kids, right?
with his light skinned ass.
Hey, we're not gonna do no fair
Not that I
skinned
know of. I
bashing.
think he's the only one.
Shoot, she didn't need him either.
No,
If she
I'm
gonna be
not.
living
He
this,
just light skinned.
stop
He
talking
light
about
skinned
fair
like his
skinned.
mama.
Stop talking about fair skinned people, okay? We're not gonna do that.
I don't talk about fair skinned people. I talk about light skinned people.
It's the same thing. Dagnamit. We ain't gonna have no colorist up here.
You said
Now get back to reading the script.
very colorist. You Yeah, because we still got a whole nother day to go through. You said you were hungry to indicate you didn't want sex, right?
Yes.
Did Mr. Combs give you food?
He knew what I meant.
Did he give you food?
Yes. Garagos is probably tired of this heifer.
Did you tell Cabral that sex with him had been great?
Yes, but
Now, Garagos is doing her job. She's letting it, she's painting a great image to the jury. You got Mr. Combs a mobile TV to show videos of you having sex with entertainers.
so I wouldn't have to have sex with other men. See what I'm saying? All these entertainers and she got poor pussy management. Other entertainers, live shows, all-star fantasy pools. Yeah, stuff he was making money on the side. Hi, Grayson.
I don't think so, because if he did, it would have been more. It would have been a whole bunch of videos out here floating like R. Kelly's sex tape was.
Well,
Niggas is talking. They
look,
talking just like how them security guards did with that video. Niggas is talking.
no, but look, it's a
Them
mobile
16ers.
TV. So he probably didn't need to record it. He was just able to watch it. It probably didn't need to be
Yeah,
recorded.
well,
Like
the mobile TV from what she, yeah, the
I'm saying,
mobile
like
TV
she's
from what
shooting
she
video to
explained
him.
was something that he could watch.
Yeah, she's shooting video to him of
But it was their old videos. Yeah, the old videos were on the mobile TV, and that's what they would do. They would watch the old encounters that they had.
with other entertainers.
But she
That's what I'm
even
saying.
said
Diddy was up to
sometimes she would
something.
have her phone and some Diddy just freaky. Well, no, that's what she bought him. That wasn't his idea for the mobile TV. She said she got that for him because they
That's
usually
my
would have
point.
movie nights and they would
She
just watch the
purchased it,
shit
right?
screencast to the TV.
Yeah, she purchased it for him to
Mm-hmm.
watch. But I'm saying my point is she's sleeping with other entertainers, and she still don't own no house. You get where I'm going?
Well, the entertainers that she was sleeping with came with the freak offs. It's not like she was unlike Cassie, she wasn't cheating on Diddy. Cassie was fucking other people. She was cheating on them.
Yes, he should have. Diddy
But
was
this
sleeping with other
woman was
people.
just doing it with him. So I wouldn't you got Mr. Combs the mobile TV to show videos you having sex with entertainers.
So I wouldn't have to have sex with other men.
Sometimes you just watch the videos, no sex with other men.
All of it was shit.
But did you?
Yeah.
And the judge had to step in. Jane, could you just answer the questions?
Yes. The judge tired of her ass.
What did you see preparing for this?
My truth.
Did you see records of times you did not have hotel night?
Lucky me.
But there were such times.
Thank God.
How did seeing what Sean wrote to Paul make you feel?
How would it make you feel? Oh, this heifer got a smart
This
mouth.
bitch asking questions back and in. Yeah. Please answer my question.
Now that I've seen Sean's message to Paul, probably I did have a hotel night.
So you're changing your testimony? And then there's no answer. And then Garrigo says, no further questions. Redirect. What the fuck is a redirect?
Going back to the other side.
What violence had Sean done to you before he asked you? What violence had Sean done to you before he asked you to pick up Anton? Objection. Overruled.
He slapped me.
No further questions. Thank you, Daphne Joy. Jurors, you may leave. USA Slavic. We need rulings to make Miss Sankar's summary charts. I have a letter from yesterday, not in docket, despite receiving the letter yesterday. The messages are within the scope of each employee or agent's authority. This is a chat between the defendant, KK, Fahim, and Robin, his accountant. We will redact the first message about the purchase of a Maybach truck. In the back, if people want to leave, they must before we start. If you are here now, you should remain until we're done. Can we shorten this exhibit? Cut out the flowers. Flowers refer to marijuana. Driscoll. First time we heard that. There's an item about paying Guido. He was a drug dealer. There
Not
are
Guido.
other 49-page chats and evidence. Who's going to testify about flowers? We have two witnesses. A15. D-Rock, Fahim, and the defendant count 1 million cash by hand.
Go
I
back.
knew that took them a couple hours.
Trey, read that again.
Yeah.
A518. You said A15.
Read what?
We have two witnesses.
Well, whatever the fuck is just an exhibit. It's an exhibit. I don't care about that.
You got to read it right.
I'm looking at
Who
them
is
that count
D-Rock?
1 million cash by hand. That took them a minute, and then you had the truck. That's his head of security. D-Rock was out there with. If you watch the Biggie movie, D-Rock was the one that told Biggie Mama he was gonna take care of him and make sure he ain't getting no trouble. But he signed with Puffy because Biggie Mama
remember
didn't
that.
like Puffy at first, and D-Rock said, "I got him."
Yeah, I remember that.
And D-Rock is still around.
Counting money.
As a matter of fact,
by
Puffy
hand.
helped him start a restaurant in the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm. How cool
Y'all didn't have no counter.
That's what I said. What a money counter.
This case is to the case. The exhibit talks about cash in the safe.
Yours truly. I'm up here trying to help Trey read all this stuff.
Derek Ferguson spoke with millions. This next exhibit, a ledger.
Wasn't Ferguson a lawyer?
Shows drugs and romantic partners, not authenticated. This exhibit, the objection is abstained. If foundation is laid, I'll hear it. This next exhibit is about an alleged victim who is not testifying. They just want to portray the defendant as a bad person. Gina was a romantic partner. Although Gina will not be testifying, George Kaplan testified about violence against her. Gina was identified as victim 3. I will look back at this. Hopefully this helps with the charts if you have to. I apologize, but I was still talking a little bitch. Man, we have a bathroom. If we can't resolve the chart, Ms. Sanker can testify Monday. KK is in these charts. Okay, Monday. Until 8:30 for the letter on juror. Okay, then they adjourn. So the next one, they about to dismiss one of the jurors. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one that was up to no good, right?
Can I warm up your corn? No.
Warm that baby corn up.
Ate it when you. And when I warm it up, you're gonna say it's hot.
You better warm her food up.
Eat it. Who is that? Why is it taking so fucking long? It's not hot. It's seasoning, but it's not hot.
Trey, don't be telling her you're not gonna warm her food up. Violent poor baby.
It ain't nothing in there. Hold on,
What you
y'all.
say?
I gotta edit. Is absent from the prosecutor's list of remaining witnesses. This trial has seen some wild AI misreporting. Where am I? We're on. You go. So what are you talking about, Grayson? The same way you eating it right now. But there's a difference between a plant and a juror who, from his seeming reactions over 5 weeks, appears to be more open to one side's arguments. So they kicked him out because of his reactions. Agreed, it could stir up other jurors depending on how. Okay, I don't know. I'm actually on trial. Jane to Yee, juror 6. Okay, after a roller coaster tweeting, Combs aimed to publish book. Let's see. If I click on this one, will it take me to where we need to be?
You using this man stuff and not even
Will you give me a
subscribed?
second? Thanks.
You better leave that baby
I'm
alone.
following. No, subscribe is like the membership.
Oh, okay.
I'm following him, but I'm not subscribed to. It's like the members. From Jane to Kanye West, juror 6 no more. Fuck that. It was strange. Judge appeared to. The juror 6 is out. Then after, if he changes his mind, he'll tell them journalists were frustrated what to report. Okay, is this still? No, still I need the right thing. So is the juror put out or not?
Yeah, it was on the news.
What yours truly? Why is you on Twitter? I'm always.
Do you believe there will be a bombshell? Truly.
What the fuck is this? Yes, part 2 of today's.
Look, they asked the same thing you asked, and where part 2 at? Part 1 and 3, part 2 today. Right there, see Trey, it say click there, Inner City Press. Yes, part 2 today is at, you see it? In the hyperlink? Under June 13th, that's the hyperlink for it. I think Trey went to go heat up the corn. I'll give y'all some ASMR. Dagnammit, Trey done dropped again, y'all. Trey will be back momentarily. Bear with him. God is not through yet with Trey. Yours, did you start the birthday party? It's yours truly birthday, y'all. Say happy birthday. Do 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 do. This is how Trey want to spend his Father's Day. Excuse me. Reading the Diddy transcript. Travion Aquarius, if you don't get your tail back on this live, let me get some more ice so I can give y'all ASMR. Jeez Louise. This live done been chopped and screwed. Trey, you got Spectrum internet? The hell kind of internet you got? A can and a string? Raggedy internet. Trey will be back momentarily, guys. Bear with him. Turn your Bibles to Luke chapter 1. We're going to do Bible study on Trey's Live. That'll get him back up in here. Everybody got their Bibles on the chapter? Okay, let's read the Bible. Happy birthday, yours truly. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Trey got me up here like I'm Jane and he Diddy. He hold me hostage, y'all. Do 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 do.
People,
Yeah, we reading the Bible. We having
well,
Bible study.
I don't know. I was sitting here talking and I even noticed shit dropped me into my screen said network error. I didn't reset the modem. It's still blinking orange or red, so I don't
Trey,
know
pay
what's
your
going on.
Spectrum cable bill.
No, not
Just pay the
Spectrum.
bill.
I don't know what the hell. My bill's not due to the 18th, so.
But don't y'all have bad weather right now? That could be the reason.
No, we don't have a spectrum. I don't know what the hell going on because it normally doesn't do this, but the thing is blinking red, and it normally does that when it's been unplugged. It hasn't been.
Sure.
What's the area?
Look on the phone. Look on your phone. What's your cable company? Your Wi-Fi. Look and see if they have any outages in your area.
AT&T.
It'll tell you outage in this area. It might be an outage. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Maury, he not gonna give me nothing. I know I should take him to court, just like Diddy.
I'm retrying.
I'm always.
It's not.
I'm always.
I'm ending here. I guess I'll come back and do part.
No, don't try to end it when you read that last comment before you try to end it.
I can't read anything because the internet is down. There's nothing
it's on the
to
screen.
Read.
I see it.
There's nothing. I don't have a screen though. I'm on my cell phone.
It says.
There is no screen.
Okay, let me read it for you. It say Mari, he owe you for your time. Says take him to court.
Oh, you talking about that? I thought you was talking about the Diddy stuff.
No, I'm talking about your comments. Like, don't be trying to pass that comment up. Mari, Trey been having $13 on the Chime card. He and I got it. $13 been on that Chime card. He just won't reload it. You know.
I don't even know how to unplug this motherfucker from the back. All right, y'all. I gotta figure.
It's been a blast, Trey. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you for coming up and being Jane. So we could finish it. I don't know how to unplug this one. You can't even unplug the cord from the back of this bitch. All right.
Unplug it from the wall. Duh.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloading. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Lick this nigga, spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.